All right. You good?
This flour is comfy.
Uh-oh.
That's the flour that we
You know, can
dry canned in the oven. That's why.
You can sift it, right?
Use the strainer.
I don't want to.
So we're Abby's making brownies in the background there. Let's see. So hello and welcome everyone. I have struggled a little more today than you. You seem to have improved today, and I had a little bit of a struggle, but I'm getting there now.
I improved a little bit today with my coughing for sure, but this sinus pressure pain is just not going away.
Can you guys see us? Hopefully you can see us.
Did it go live?
Hopefully you can see. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I didn't realize Abby is your daughter.
Yeah, Abby is our daughter. Yes. Yeah. Mr. Blue Collar Homestead, built on the road. Let me start at the beginning. Zen Incense Shop, of course. Good to see you, Henry. Campatton Family Compound. Rebecca Davis. Miss Kate. Good to see you, Kate. I hope you're doing well. Where to begin? Homestead. Mr. Blue Collar Homestead. Wendy Benjamin. Jesus.
Sean in Alaska.
Who else? Is that the last one?
But it's cold up there, huh, Sean?
Thrifty VG, Never Enough Time. Langston Davida? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Hopefully so. That's deleted. Okay. Maybe that's not... Okay. All right. See you later, dude.
I'm going to leave that up to them.
That's right. They know better than I do, apparently. So
I'm too spacey today.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Good to see you. And Sean. Micro Farmer. Hello. Yeah. So we're using StreamYard tonight, so there's a little delay. Not sure how long. So usually about 15 minutes. 15 seconds, sorry. Abby's making some racket, but it's worth it because she's making us some brownies from scratch.
Do you have to put that in the bottom of that pan?
No, but I don't have to wash it that way.
Okay. No, we trust you, Kathy. I believe you. So I've got obviously, if you weren't here last night, I don't know if you can hear me. Because you're really close to the camera, so we have COVID.
If it's not obvious from the weird.
I'm gonna switch to this other mic.
The spacey look on my face, I am kind of out of it, so.
I should be able to hear you better. I had it on the wrong mic.
Okay. Sean said we can hear you fine.
Oh, what? All right.
Can you taste brownies? My taste is, it's weird. My taste is better than my smell. So I can taste things. Like, I have no taste for onions and garlic.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
It's weird. Some things
are affected and some things aren't. The other mic was better.
Oh.
Sean said the other mic
was it
better.
Really? Well, crap. All right.
Kate said, "Is it me or are the Broussard still not on?" Kate, you might have to refresh.
Yeah, somebody yeah. I'll have to let Kate know in the chat. Things over acres.
Just needed another refreshing.
Okay. I don't know why that always seems to happen to Kate.
I don't know. It might be an internet connection. It could be anything. I don't know. That looks really good, Abby.
I used dark chocolate cocoa butter in this one instead of the regular.
that's gonna be awesome. Abby made Grammy Karen is here.
Do you want to come show it?
I don't know if it'll come off as.
Just don't drop it on my head.
I was a bit lazy and I just did it all in one glass thing instead of making.
That's a brownie batter.
Instead of doing a whole bunch of different mixing bowls and stuff.
I'm good with whatever.
She's making that from scratch. This kid, I love it.
Dishes.
She doesn't want to do dishes, so she put it all in one measuring cup.
She made Alfredo sauce for supper. Now she cheated a little bit for dinner, and started with the jars of store-bought Alfredo sauce.
Oh yeah,
but she doctored that stuff up so much.
Yeah,
and she babied the chicken.
Hubby is off now for 5 days. Tested negative. Has to take another test before he's allowed to go back.
Well, hopefully it stays in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We are actually doing pretty good today. I still have some sinus pressure, which is causing a lot of the spaciness. Tinker's wife, Miss Patty, sent me a message saying that she was laughing at us last night because we were so spacey.
Yeah.
And I can't help it. Like, it's weird.
Hat Creek and Homestead Paradise.
Still have some congestion, but it's getting better.
Oh, we're improving daily. That's for sure.
Brett needs coffee. Stop that yawning, big guy.
Coffee almost isn't worth it right now because it tastes funny.
Yeah, the coffee does taste funny, but yeah, brain fog. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The brain fog and the fatigue. Oh my gosh.
Hat Creek Homestead and Homestead Paradise. Welcome.
This is it's really a lot. It's similar to the flu, but the tiredness that comes along with it is just beyond anything I've felt.
That's the hardest part. Because, I've got time off, but you can't do anything. Like I go outside and I think about how nice the weather is right now, because it really is. It's been like in the high 70s in mid-December. So
yeah, coffee makes everything better.
But so we go outside and we're like, oh, we could do that. No, can't. Can't muster up the energy for that.
Well, I can do that. I can put those onion plants in the ground real quick because there's only green onions. Just dig a hole, plop it in there, cover the hole back. After about the 5th plant, I was done.
Yeah.
Oh, and me and Abby today, we cleaned out some cabinets because I got a new set of pots. Oh, and that was our Cyber Monday deal that we bought. And I needed new pots. So we did that and we cleaned out the cabinets, and we were on the last cabinet, and I even left like the cabinet door was open. Abby was working on it. I just went and sat down, and next thing I know, like an hour later, I was waking up.
So
I never take a nap.
About the pots, it was a whole set of the copper.
Mm-hmm. It's
really nice copper. So we can finally.
It's Gotham Steel is the name of the brand, I believe.
So now we can finally get rid of all of those older Teflon ones, yep, per David Howell's suggestion.
Oh, it took a few weeks. Look, we've had it for what?
Oh, Michigan daffodil is
Well,
here.
today marks a week for your symptoms. Right.
Passamaquoddy.
I don't know.
Beautiful, bountiful harvest, Abby.
Are
someone's
you
name.
channeling your inner Kate
But-
falling asleep in a second? Yeah, I did. I was burnt out. I told myself I was gonna go sit down for a minute, and next thing I know, like a minute turned into an hour, and I was done. And I never do that. Oh no. It's
What is-
beautiful, and I can't do nothing either since I strained my rib muscle.
Oh,
That just sounds like it hurts. It's not. No. Oh well.
ugh. Now you
Yeah.
have immunity. Yeah, right. And after, see, we got the antibody infusions. So for 3 months after those, you can't go get a jab. So
Right.
I've got
Because it the way she explained it, because it would provide such a hefty immune response, it would actually make you sicker.
mhm.
Sneezing. Oh, sneezing with a rib muscle strain. Oh God, that hurt all my innards.
Sojourners, old Kentucky home. Hello.
Oh. Yeah, Michigan
go
is
on.
dealing
Hey,
with
all the things
no
that
power
goes-
again.
That's crazy.
Mm. There have been some crazy storms happening around you guys. Where am I missing?
What?
Rock. What is rock?
Rock must be someone's name. Oh, built on the Rock Homestead.
Okay, never mind. Yep. I knew I was missing it somewhere. Told y'all. It's like spacing. There's a connection issue in here. It's-
The brownies are in the oven.
How long do they take?
20 minutes.
Only 20 minutes?
Unless you want them to not be fudgy.
I won't smell them.
Oh, I
So if
love
they're
them
burning,
fudgy.
yeah,
It's
keep
that
an
one
eye
that I
on them.
always make when it's super gooey.
I really hope I can taste that. I got it, Henry. I got it. I just didn't read it out loud. Excuse the hacking and
Yeah.
coughing, guys. Yeah, COVID brain. Yep. It's definitely there's some sparks short happening up here lately, and it's crazy. Oh, tornado ran through West Tennessee.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Kentucky had tornadoes and an earthquake? I didn't hear about the earthquake. Wow.
Wow. What is going on with the weather?
Kentucky, that area of Kentucky looks as bad or worse than Lake Charles did after Hurricane Laura last year.
Homesteading with the Heberts.
Hey.
The headache was the worst when I had it. Yeah. The headache it's not really a normal headache though. I have like sinus pressure. It feels like my brain wants to explode inside my head.
It's like all I want to do is sleep, but yet I'm tired of sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I know that that would be terrible for the healing process. I don't understand why people don't look at the homemade recipe for. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, Minnesota had tornadoes last night. My goodness. I know I saw somewhere, I think it was on the Weather Channel. They said something about was it over 100-mile-an-hour winds in Colorado
Today?
yesterday.
Yeah.
It was either yesterday or today. It was definitely some crazy weather. I know I've been kind of staying in touch with Michigan Daffodil because they've had some weird weather. Did I hear something about tornadoes and snowstorms up near you guys?
Together?
Yes. They said the possibility of tornadoes on snow-covered ground.
Oh, wow.
Like, does that even happen?
Yeah, there's the weather is just out of control. I don't. I'm gonna get off into some
on the news. Okay,
conspiracy theories.
Okay, I wasn't crazy then. I don't think this is climate change or whatever they're wanting to call it. I think it's people screwing with the weather.
Ah, undoubtedly.
Yeah, we have tornadoes just before the snowstorm, but we did have snow already on the ground. Weird. I don't know. A tornado is scary enough. I can't imagine a frozen tornado. Like, that sounds like something weird out of a creepy Disney movie.
Yeah,
like that's Disney gone wrong.
Snowados. Really?
Windy in Texas.
Snownados. Windy in Texas. Felt good enough to do some things, but it was just windy. Okay. Iowa got snow right after the tornadoes.
That's crazy.
Meant a snow and sharknado.
It's a bliznado.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hey, Hans. Hi, Kaylin.
That sounds like some weird, like somebody goofed up a Disney movie. It does.
It just doesn't sound normal in the least.
Do you want to go over these?
Sure. Go ahead.
I guess I'm doing it. You're doing it. What?
We got a couple of weeks ago. No, last week when we had the everything turned so that the Christmas tree was in the background, and we talked about if you send Christmas cards, we'll put them up on the wall behind us. Well, we
haven't put anything on the wall yet.
We haven't put them on the wall yet, but we started to receive a few Christmas cards.
I'm in Iowa. Crazy weird. I bet.
Hey, book club.
Okay, check this out.
What is it? Oh, cool.
It's personalized. Yeah.
How about that? Oh, you know what? I bet because you can get the glossy paper like that.
Yeah, it's got to be printed.
Probably printed.
But that looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, it does. It says Happy Holidays from Hardneck Farms, Tom and Wendy Hardneck. And then you want to read the inside, would you please?
Okay. It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Prayers and blessings. I hope you enjoy the marigold seeds. Love you guys. Love Wendy. And she sent marigold seeds.
Marigold.
Which is really cool because I think there's some orange ones in there. That's what it looks like. There's some orange and some yellow.
Petals. Yeah.
And somebody sent me marigold seeds. I want to say it was Michigan Daffodil.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Somebody sent me marigold seeds last year, and those things have taken over.
I wanted to say hi to
The-
Simple Preparedness. I saw you there.
Those things have taken over the
And Christy Betts.
garden beds. They are beautiful.
Oh, yeah. The
That's
weather
the
can't kill
best marigolds I've ever grown, and they are still going strong. The bees love them. Was it Michigan daffodil that sent them, or was it Dawn? I don't remember.
I can't keep up with all your fan mail.
Wow, jealous much? Yep, it was Michigan. Yeah, I'm afraid marigolds are invasive. I love them though. They're gorgeous. I'm going to take and like spread seeds all over the place because they are absolutely gorgeous. And they help my tomato plants. So bummer on the coughs. Sorry guys,
Yeah,
y'all are gonna have to deal with the coughs because I
We're
can't
sick.
hold it in, you know. You can read this one.
It's COVID cough. Peace on earth.
I smell brownies.
This one came. Oh, let's see. May
You
your
smell
Christmas,
better than I do.
May your Christmas bread. You sure I can do this? May your Christmas blessings stay true, and your New Year be a very special one too. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Buddy and Lippy. Oh, and Nanny Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
There's Regan.
And these are going up on the wall as soon as I feel well enough to climb over the tree right now. Not over the tree, but yeah, I don't want to
We are going to
kill
be
myself.
done with this COVID mess very shortly. We believe in the healing that we will receive, but our quarantine ends on
The 21st.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this off to the side.
How's
Check
Danny?
that out.
Somebody asked, "How's Danny?"
Mm.
That is cool.
You look and sound better than last night. I don't know about that, but
If you don't know, Danny is my godfather, and he's in the hospital with COVID. And
he had a pretty rough night last night. From what I understand, he took the machine off. He's on a BiPAP machine, and he removed the BiPAP, and they didn't catch it in fast enough, I guess. His oxygen went pretty low, and they ended up having to bag him. So they did
a
have
lot of people don't know what that means.
they had to manually push air into his lungs. So they did get him back on the BiPAP, and that's the last update I have as far as today. But he needs prayers. He's definitely struggling. I think a lot of it is they think he's out of it because of all the different medications that he's on. So, but yeah, he does have some excess fluid on his brain that we're still waiting to hear from the neurologist. That was what he went in there for in the beginning, and then ended up with COVID. So it's definitely been a rough ride, and it's even harder because we're stuck here and we can't go visit, and yeah. I miss my coffee, buddy. Yeah, I'm hoping for the same thing. Okay, this one says, "Merry Christmas from my gnome to yours." And this one was printed too.
Yeah.
And I love the gnomes. I do. For real, I hope your Christmas is tremendous, and may your new year be blessed with health, love, and laughter. I enjoy being part of community. Thanks for all you do to support others. Hope you have a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.
Mhm.
This is from Carla, living a rogue life, and she sent us a sticker. Hold that up because you can do all that better.
Try to get the. There you go. It's a Jeep. It's cool.
I like it. I think it's
Yeah.
neat. She sent one to Patty Mac too. I saw
Can you
it.
taste or smell anything today? No smell still.
No, I still can't smell the vinegar that I was spraying
Yeah.
earlier. So
And mine has not improved. No smell and like I can taste some flavors.
yeah, I can taste some stuff, but I ate onions last night. It was just sauteed onions, but
Oh, Prepper
like they
Book
have a
Club
weird taste to them.
mother-in-law fell and got a big cut on her head this morning.
Oh
Had to
man.
go to 2 different hospitals and is still waiting on a room. Oh my goodness. Would you say the antibodies were helpful? I think so. However, I learned something after we got the antibodies. My cousin is Danny's daughter. The whole family's sick, by the way.
Not the whole
not
family.
Abby.
Only what, 6 of us?
So Angie, that's Danny's daughter, went and got the antibody infusion too. Afterwards, she started researching it and
I
found
was
out
watching that, Patty.
she sent
I
me
haven't finished it yet.
she sent me this. It comes from allergyasthmanetwork.org. And it says one of the more serious side effects of the monoclonal antibody infusion is it interferes with your body's ability to fight off a future COVID infection. That I'm not happy about because I was not made aware of that beforehand.
Right.
Honey Badger's Homestead is here. I think I said hi, but hi, Christy Betts.
Prepper Book Club, I definitely added you to the further.
That does sound counterproductive.
Yeah. Well, it sounds to me like they want everybody dependent on. So I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how it goes. I guess.
Feel like now I feel like I went to the guy on the corner with the trench coat and he gave me a free sample and got me hooked. That's what I feel like now.
We didn't
Bigfoot,
really.
hello,
We
and
did
thank you
not
for
really.
sharing out the video. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we got what, a 7-page thing of all these possible effects, and none of that was in there.
Well, to be fair, who reads 7 pages?
I did
when
read
you're not
over
feeling
it.
well.
I did read over it while I was sitting there waiting for the for her to do her thing with the antibodies and stuff. But
right. Hey, Mary Beth.
Can you get a hold of some bone set tincture? It replaces a powerful med that cures it. I don't know where to get that.
I wouldn't know where to start looking for that.
I wouldn't either.
I'm trying to remember, what is it? Is it Comfrey that's a type of bone set?
Okay, look, I have like COVID brain. Don't ask me that right now.
I know, right? Yeah, bone set is Comfrey. Comfrey is a type of bone set. It is. I thought so.
So, okay, Kathy, we need to get together.
Yeah. A local herbalist. I don't know. That's one connection that I haven't
bone
made.
set or Comfrey tincture. Well, if it's a Comfrey tincture, I have Comfrey growing all over the place. Made my own, bought some dried bone set, not Comfrey. Okay. Boneset is not comfrey.
No, comfrey is a type of boneset, but there is.
Right.
I understand what you're saying. Not all bonesets are comfrey.
Right. Okay. Comfrey is bone knit.
Bone knit. Oh.
Mm.
Oh. There's a link.
Mm.
I'm running everything. I better not.
I know, and I'm so afraid, but
Afraid of what?
I'm afraid I'm going to screw up the internet.
I shouldn't. I'm wired in.
You get the herb dried and then add. Okay. Yeah, I need to look for that bone set. I know how to make the tincture. I just don't know where to get the bone set. There are several places online that have the tincture available. Okay, that might be the way to go then. Although I do have 80 proof. I have moonshine that I can mix it with.
Yeah, that's well over 80 proof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that because oh Lord. That's the place I was looking for. Yeah, that's the place I would have looked. Was Mountain Rose, or that's one of the ones I'm familiar with.
By the way, I saw that Zen Instant Shop and Kate were talking back and forth before we started here. And Kate, this is what you missed last night. This is what Henry sent us. It's another
It's what
another
Henry
book.
sent me.
Yeah, I don't get. I get a mug. I can't say that anymore. But this is part of the. I can't call it a set. I don't know what to call it, but
It's a series. It is.
it's a series.
Read the Lost Ways series.
There you go. So she got 2 of those, and
Um,
then Henry sent her a 3rd one. So thank you very much, Henry.
let me find the other one.
The author it's Ron and Johanna Melchior. Okay, book club. I should have paid attention to that a little better. I'm going to type it in the chat. It may show up in the chat before I'm done typing, so because the delay. Ron. Maybe not, because I cannot type.
Oh, okay, yeah, the cough syrup, the honey, lemon juice, and add whiskey. I did that last night for you. For those of you that think your taste receptors are all messed up because of COVID, nope. It still tastes like crap to drink a hot toddy. I gagged my way through it, but I made it. I had this one is the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. We picked this one up on we picked these 2 up on Black Friday. They had a sale on them, and we were able to get some digital books as well along with these. So this one is the Forager's Guide to Wild Foods. I really like them. These are pretty interesting. Still tastes like crap. It does. Backdrop of the series cover. You guys, you wanted the original copy that showed up a couple of days ago. What original copy? Of this?
Picked it up on the black market.
Oh, no, I picked it up on a Black Friday sale because I was able to get some of the shipping off.
Oh, man.
I don't even know where to shop on the black market. Y'all, I am not computer savvy, so I couldn't even find the black market if I tried. Oh man. Anyway, I got these two books that we got on Black Friday. And then Henry sent me, this is the book that goes along with it. It's part of the Lost Ways series. And this one's pretty interesting too. This is one of the other ones I looked at. But
Don, I just noticed
what?
on the bottom, on the back of
It
each
says,
book,
yeah.
it gives a website. It's askaprepper.com. www.askaprepper.com.
Hopefully you will be well by Christmas. I'm hoping so.
God, I hope so.
Hey, lady, want to buy a book?
We really want to get well, and we want Danny to get well so that we can go to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Because
that's the plan.
Kate is holding a memorial for her late husband, David, on the 29th of December, and we were really, really hoping to make it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm giggling because Prepper Book Club said some guy in a trench coat opens it up and there are Prepper books in it. Yeah, right, Christy. You have plenty of new reading material. If brain's too foggy, just look at the pictures.
Hey, Christine. Brother Donnie, we will be in quarantine until
the 21st,
which is Tuesday.
Yeah.
That does not mean that we will be better by then, but it means that we will. It's a 10-day quarantine now instead of 14.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So apparently they've narrowed it down and that people are only contagious for 10 days.
10 days from the onset of symptoms.
Right.
They're also on eBay. There's so many links.
We live in the 21st century. Yeah. And it's the black and white market now. That's what Homestead Paradise said. Can't be exclusive.
It's the colorful market.
There you go.
That foraging book sounds cool. Even better if it covers your local. The foraging book I haven't gone a whole heck of a lot into as much. I wanted my main thing was the herbal remedies because that's what I'm kind of focused on, which kind of needs it right now. But this one has some pretty darn detailed pictures of where things grow.
But it's got bone set in there.
I'm sure it does. But it gives you a map of the area of each thing, and it tells you the different edible parts, what the leaves are used for, what the flowers are used for, if you know. But it's into different categories. They've got herbs and greens, shrubs and berries, trees, of course, mushrooms, seaweeds. And then there's a section in the back for poisonous plants.
Christy, I'm sorry.
What?
She says she's coughing now. Maybe it's sympathy coughing.
Oh.
And Hans, that's probably right. The natives got restless after 10 days. They cut a deal.
I don't know if this has bone set in it.
Dawn says fire cider.
I haven't. God, y'all look that hot toddy I did last night about did me in. It probably took me a good 30 minutes to drink the dang cup of it. There really wasn't a whole lot in there, but the taste is so bad on a normal day. And then when this whole COVID mouth thing, y'all, it really. I just couldn't do it. Homestead is in this one.
Yes. Yes, very much yes.
Who doesn't want a brownie? That's come on now. It's like asking a fat kid if they want cake.
Mom.
I'm the fat kid.
And it's just a brownie instead. It's
Right?
almost the same thing.
What are you doing? Oh,
That's the Ask a Prepper.
they have bone set in here.
Okay.
I've never seen that here.
No, I don't think we have that here. I've seen it. I've watched YouTube videos on that. See how it's got that leaf? It's pointed on both ends, and the stem goes right through the center of it. Mary Beth wants a brownie.
I would ship them if I could.
Do they still trace track? Yes, we were on the phone right before last night's live stream with someone who had called to try to, or not try to. I mean, we cooperated. But,
Well, I mean, I don't know if they call it tracking it.
I can't smell it.
She didn't really ask where we got it from because we kind of know, you know. But she wanted to know what all of our symptoms were and like I don't know.
To get info. I mean,
all right.
Scarlet Goat Wagon Hollow Homestead. Praying. All right. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for
My mouth is
subscribing.
watering at the word brownie. I'm so sorry. This is all Abby's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, Michigan, if you come visit, Abby will make the brownies.
Oh, Kate said she wants a brownie, and she said please.
Uh-oh.
Is she what?
She said please.
I can't ship them, you guys. This is me.
I've been smelling them brownies for a while. Now I want one. Oh, I can taste the chocolate a little bit.
The taste. I've got some taste.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth it.
Awesome, Prepper Book Club.
Very good news.
Okay, we're definitely keeping them in prayer. That's your mother-in-law. That's what I have written. Well, Dawn wants 2, please. She ain't gonna be shy. She's just gonna be greedy and say, I want them all.
Dang, Mom. A bit rude.
That's not rude. I agree. I want them all too.
Hey, Susanna.
You called her greedy. That's mean.
My daughter said that once they were feeling a bit better, they could taste things that were spicy. Oh, that's one thing I have not lost my taste for. The problem is when you don't taste anything else and all you can taste is the capsaicin and cayenne pepper. Oh man, that spaghetti stuff that she made the other day gave me heartburn so bad because of that.
Brownie plus vanilla bean ice cream. Absolutely. Is it fudge type brownies? Yes. That's how she cooks them at least. She leaves them a little fudgy. Butter and coconut oil to make them fudgy. Suburban Hillbilly, hello. She says,
can you see this?
Suburban Hillbilly says, tell your daughter homemade cinnamon rolls would help with the inflammation.
She so didn't.
You're giving them ideas.
Lots of hot tea, especially black tea. Okay.
That's what
I
I had
can do
last
that.
night was black tea.
We did. We were live here last night, and and that's what we had.
It is wonderful that Abby helps with the cooking. Sorry. It's been great. Even though Abby's in quarantine, even though she's not sick, it's been absolutely wonderful because neither one of us has had the energy to get up and cook anything. So it's been really nice having Abby home and off of work for a little while. But I know she's ready to go back to work. Heck, I'm ready for her to be able to go back to work too, just because, that means we're going to be feeling better. But I did a little bit today, but I mean, taking a few pots and pans out of the cabinets.
Hey, Mama Z.
And I didn't really do near as much as Abby did, and I was whooped. I took a nap. So I don't like cake like brownies. I like the fudge kind. Yeah, right? I think they have chocolate chips in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Mm-hmm.
All on the top.
Yeah, back off.
I really was just showing you. My goodness. Hey, Gardner Josh.
Folks are getting over that mess as well. Had their shots, but got it anyway. Yeah, the shots are not foolproof.
That's
Dawn said, "Psst, Abby, give me two."
Our middle daughter, Katie, was in the chat last night.
Mm-hmm.
She had moved. She's moved to Tennessee now.
Hey, Sabrina.
She made the comment in the chat. She said, "I'm not worried about it. I'm vaccinated." Well, I said, "Don't rely on that because it's proving to be not as effective as they had hoped."
Well, and I think there's so much misinformation. You read one article says this, and the next one says the opposite, and then the next one says the opposite of that. It's
you don't know who to trust.
Right. You don't know who to believe, who to trust. And they say, well, trust the science. Well, this is science, and this is science, and this is science, and this is science, and it's all different science.
Doctors are saying different things.
No such thing as being too chocolatey. Right, Susanna? I remember being so sick with the flu. Even thought I was an adult. Oh, yeah. One of my mama. Yeah, there's been a lot of times that I've been sick, and I'm like, Mom. And I have talked to my mom on the phone a couple of times this week. And she is definitely praying for us from a distance. She has offered to go get us food or anything and drop it off of the porch. But they've already had it and they don't want it again. So, which I can completely understand. But yes, exactly, Suburban Hillbilly. The results often depend on whoever's paying for the study. Yep.
Very much so.
The video keeps freezing, but talking keeps going. Just froze with both of you with forks in your mouth. Oh,
what?
Science states facts. Science state their own opinion and can be swayed. Exactly, Miss Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Medicate with brownies. That's exactly what we're doing. And this is like the first time I can taste chocolate. So I'm really savoring it and enjoying every bite of it.
My savoring is done.
And my daughter was sweet enough to make these for me. So I have to eat it. I'm not gonna lie though. She didn't make these just for me. She wanted brownies too.
My taste is less affected than my sense of smell. I can't smell squat. So
what does squat smell like to me?
you want me to squat and you smell it?
No, I do not. I can't believe you went there.
Oh, you asked for it.
Homestead Paradise said if brownies is the cure, I'm sick.
Everybody, what do you say?
Oh, I just finished up my dinner. Had some more of the goat stew I made for the White Family Farms Comfort Food Challenge. I need to go watch that because well, then I can come up with ideas for Abby to cook for me.
I can believe he went there.
Yep. All right, Sabrina, you met him in person. I'll be right back.
You good? You left it. It's fair game.
No, it's not dead.
Thank you, Mama Z. We appreciate the prayers for sure.
All right. Now that I almost took out the whole live stream. Oh yeah, everything is better after it sits in the fridge. It's weird how like gravies and stuff are like that. Like you can make the best gravy, stick it in the fridge, let it sit overnight, and it's even better. Gumbo is that way. See, it took me a minute to register because Christy said, "Hey, SOP." Well, who is SOP? Never mind. I got it.
Well,
it took me a minute.
Warren.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's next?
We can't like really go over what we've done this week because it ain't been nothing. Took a nap.
Oh yeah, I've taken naps quite a bit.
We're getting there, Warren.
And that's not something I normally do is take a nap. And today, I was smooth out. I was done. We should have done like a smell and taste kind of game. That could have been cool during this thing because I can eat all kinds of weird crap. And it doesn't.
Let me see if I can taste your brownie.
Nope. I knew that was coming. That's how you die. I took a nap, ate a brownie. Sounds like a good day to me.
Favorite pepper and tomato plant? Depends. Like we grow all sorts of peppers. Don't really much like the spicy ones. Anything spicier than a jalapeno is pretty much off the table for us. We don't really use them. Oh no, I take it back. The cayennes.
Yeah, we do the cayenne pepper.
So
You're gonna have a fork in your hand if you keep going after a brownie.
and as far as tomatoes go, what we did best with Champion, right?
Mhm.
Champion.
The
which
champions
is-
did really good. I would like to get a hold to those crimson giants
That's
that
okay,
M.I.
Sabrina.
Gardner
Thank you for the prayers. Appreciate it.
is selling right now, but I missed it. You know, with all the COVID brain and everything, I can't remember what I'm doing from moment to moment, so I missed that.
We
sale.
live in Southwest Louisiana, super far south, brutal summers.
Thank you, Sabrina.
We have volunteer tomato plants. They planted themselves in the fall in our raised beds. Raised beds are completely full of things that we didn't plant. Tomatoes, eggplant.
No, they're not full of things that we didn't plant because there's turnips and stuff that I did plant.
I'm talking about that whole side.
Oh, that
You're
whole
taking things
section.
too literally. There's a whole section. Okay, it's a section. Part of.
Starlet Duke Wagon.
Why are you
Hollow
just gonna
Homestead.
interrupt me?
I'm sorry, I'm reading a comment. Shut your face. It says I have some of those creams and I can send you some. You were able to get some from M.I. Gardner. Congrats on that. He said they were going to be packing up more of the crimsons. I really want some of those. I'm not going to expect anybody else to send me anything like that though, because those were pretty pricey. I will get some eventually.
Play nice.
Pretty much like the normal.
See you later,
jalapeno
Rebecca.
poblano.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
See, I don't like the super spicy peppers. I do like the jalapenos because we make cowboy candy out of those. I did some Marconi peppers this year, which they did fabulous compared to the bell peppers. They taste like a bell pepper to me, and but they did incredible. They're still growing out there, and the banana peppers because I pickle those. What are you growing during the cooler season? Well, at the moment I've got turnips.
The what?
Peppers are still going. We have what's those things called?
There's sweet peas out there.
The sweet
The sweet
peas are
peas.
doing what's
We did
dragon
red
tongues.
beans.
The dragon tongue beans or they're still growing. The plants look pitiful, but they're making beans.
Yeah.
And then we did red beans. I have turnips growing and marigolds in between everything because they just went. I do have some of the lipstick pepper seeds. I haven't tried those yet. I volunteered to send you pepper seeds. Why you
would not want to grow peppers from seeds in my bird food is a mystery to me. We're not doing anything with peppers for you, Kate.
No.
Not even for your birds. It's too risky.
Yeah.
Chinese long beans. I don't.
I'm thinking about planting Marconis. Danny and Wanda talk so much about them. I think that's where I heard about the Marconi peppers was from Danny and Wanda. And I happened to come across them this year. I didn't do those from seeds, I don't think. I don't remember.
I think you bought all your pepper plants from Wanda this past year, no?
No, not those. No, the jalapenos I got. The jalapenos and the cayennes I got from Wanda. They were supposed to be all jalapenos.
I think we had tried some Chinese long beans. Is that the same as the yard long green beans?
We tried some and I couldn't get them to grow.
Yeah, it was too late in the season, I think, when we tried.
I don't know if our seeds were good either. I got these snake beans. It's a Chinese python snake bean.
I'm sorry, Kate. I didn't. thought you were
Wait.
cutting up.
They won't eat them. Oh, I wonder what kind of peppers they are. I'm wondering what kind of pepper would be in birdseed.
I don't know. Ever
I
try
don't know.
serranos? No, we haven't. Not serrano.
That was going to be my next question, Christy. Kate, are you wearing gloves to handle those seeds? I just tossed a quart jar full. My goodness. And they pick them all out, don't they? They pick everything else out and leave it just that.
Winged beans?
Huh.
I don't know if I've heard of winged beans.
These are a snake bean. It's a Chinese python. And
That came from Henry.
yeah, this looks really freaking cool. I really want to try this.
Is that the one she said when the beans are young, you can eat them like green beans.
Yeah.
But when they're mature, you can eat them like what's
Zucchini or squash.
like a squash.
Yeah. And he said these are like 10 to 15 pound heads of cabbage. I'm gonna make some serious sauerkraut with that. Because I think I only need 3 pounds, like 2 to 3 pounds of cabbage to make sauerkraut. If I have a 15-pound head of cabbage, we're gonna have sauerkraut everywhere.
Oh, look, we're past time.
We're always past time.
Of course we are.
Chinese birdseed. Wait.
He's having a hard time. Alright, so what are we
the
doing?
Hot summer was having a hard time keeping up with them. And roasted cabbage. I'm looking forward to trying that. I get impatient with germinating pepper seeds. Peppers do take a little bit of time to get up. But because it's so hot here, I don't really have a whole heck of a lot of trouble. If you put Christy, if you're in a cooler climate, try putting a heating pad or something, even an electric blanket maybe underneath the seed trays to kind of keep the dirt a little warmer. Greens and herbs. I put in 10 green onion plants yesterday, and I've got about 10 or 15 more. And that's not near enough. We use green onions for everything. I have basil. The basil it's December, and the basil is still sprouting all over the place. The seeds dried on the original plants. And I left them because the bees like the flowers. And the seeds are falling off into the dirt and regrowing. A heat mat, but it doesn't have a thermostat.
We'll try it, Henry, and see how it works out.
Yeah, I'm curious to try the corn. That's, multicolored corn.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I think it's pretty neat. Oh, Kate, your purple basil is blooming. Is that the seed that you got for me? I think that's the one.
Green beans are good at removing heavy metals from our bodies. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
That is pretty interesting.
Do we need seeds? Dawn is asking.
I always need seeds. I will always take seeds. I love seeds.
The beautiful thing about it is if we have an abundance of seeds, then we have seed to
Then
share.
we can,
too,
yeah, we
so-
share too. I have it's purple cinnamon basil. It's pretty good. I have the Genovese basil.
I like the Genovese.
I do too. The basil was from your seed. That's the purple purple cinnamon basil, I believe it is. That I actually that seed has traveled. I got that seed from Rachel. And then it was planted here, it reseeded, and then back to Texas to Kate, and now it's replanted there. That's pretty neat. Germinating on the, there you go.
What do you put cinnamon basil in?
Anything. It does. It smells. It just smells good. I use it like regular basil. The stuff out there right now is, I think I've only collected a little bit here and there. So far, I haven't met a basil I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. The smell is really good. Where is R? Okay. Dawn? Oh, you have a wild lettuce growing in a pot? How did you manage to do that?
It probably seeded itself there and started there, I would imagine.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. You were
Hey,
talking
Kip.
about the bees. The bees love it here too.
We're getting better. Yeah. The other day we were on the Interstate 10, coming home from Lake Charles, and we're driving along and we see this van and it's got Gardner's Pharmacy on the side of the van.
I was like, look, Kip.
And I was like, I know that guy. So I pulled up on the side of him and
I stuck my big old face in the window and I was like, and it was great to watch because he looked over and like it was this weirded out face, and then he like as he realized who it was, he was just like,
I'm sure at first he was like, damn kids.
It was weird. But it was great to watch his face change from, what are these morons doing? Oh, I know that moron.
I thought she was insane. Now I know. Oh, I need a second.
Okay, hang on. Where is Rachel? Rachel is still at home. She did a video a little while ago. She's kind of backing off of YouTube for a little bit, I think. I've talked to her a little bit here and there, but she's doing some pretty cool stuff right now. So, okay, I read that wrong. It says Kate is delicious. No, it's Kate. It's delicious. Okay. Wow. I see it's off grid this year. Considering moving in a neighbor's cabin with a wood stove. Oh, that would be cool, Christy. Kip's probably laughing his butt off of it. In case some of you may not know. Oh,
that's right.
home.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
Awesome. I'm gonna add her back to the prayer list though.
I think she was going today for some follow-up or test or something. I saw a picture of her.
Oh, man.
in passenger seat of a car with the nasal cannula.
Mm. Yeah, that would be really cool, Christy.
Yeah, Chris is helping out with the pose.
Right.
I've seen it. I know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Make tomato jam in. Huh. Wow, on oxygen 24/7.
Deer tongue lettuce. I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that either. That sounds weird. Yeah, the cinnamon basil is really good in like making your own pasta sauces. I had done that when.
Oh, I like to take sweet basil and like the little pizzas that we make our own pizzas, and put some of the fresh
No, I don't
sweet
use
basil leaves on.
When he says make your own pizzas, we're not making the dough and things like that. It's a flat wrap.
Yeah, we use like a tortilla.
Yeah.
As a crust.
But it's just marinara sauce and whatever you want to put on it. And usually there's more toppings than there is anything else. It's great. Ooh, I've been using the rosemary bread to make homemade pizzas. You're harvesting and drying
basil, I'm sure.
Basil, yeah. Oh yeah, these are planted in the square holes of a cinder block.
Oh, deer tongue lettuce is a more heat resistant lettuce.
And it's
cool.
I need to look that up. But like, yeah, these are like small bonsai trees of basil. Deer tongue lettuce. I'm gonna have to look that up. Especially if it's heat tolerant, because I have a lot of trouble growing lettuce here because everything goes to flower the minute it gets warm. Well, it was 80 degrees today. Rosemary bread. I'm gonna have to try that. I really need to start practicing with some more bread recipes and stuff. I need to get better at making bread. I can make a hockey puck.
I'm glad we could be of service, Kip.
I'm sure I made his day. I'm sure that was a sight. You know, it probably scared the hell out of him. He's probably thinking, you know, what are these crazy people doing? Oh, yeah, she's crazy.
Probably gave you a link there.
I'm gonna have so many links open. Yesterday, before the temp took a dive, it got up to 75 in Des Moines. Wow. That's almost the same temperature it was here. That's crazy. And then y'all got snow, right? That's ridiculous.
Saturday is supposed to be another cold front here. You can get down to 44, which is it's pretty cold for us.
Kate, you have tomato plants that are blooming but not setting fruit. That's weird. Ours are blooming and they're putting on fruit. I've got big, huge tomatoes that I didn't even plant.
They're gonna stay green. You make fried green tomatoes.
I'm like, heck, I'm not.
What?
I'm gonna bring those things in and I'm gonna put them in a paper bag and they'll
put a banana in there.
Well, you can, but I did it last year. The year before last. I don't remember. But I picked out all of them before the frost, and I put them in those drawers in the pantry.
Why you don't want to fry green tomatoes? Fried green tomatoes is good.
I know, but there's a lot of tomatoes out there, and I'm not frying them all. Rosemary and olive bread. I need to like keep Kate.
Kate said, "Bring me some."
Well, if they stay on there, then and we do end up going that direction, hopefully I can bring you some. I don't have a whole bunch, but they're technically all free because I haven't planted them. I didn't do anything to them. They're there. Some of them are staying kind of small though.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, those tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want those to set fruit anyway. Well, she does because she wants the seed, but I can send you some seed, Kate. I don't know if I'd eat those.
Are you staying on here? I need to break if we are.
No, we're gonna have to get going.
Okay.
My brain is tired.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last. I might be like Kate and just sleep in here, and everybody's looking at me. Yeah, Kate. If Kate sits too.
Oh, I thought you meant she fell asleep on a lot. Oh,
no, but if she sits still for too long, she's like done. She's gone.
You better stop picking on Kate.
I love it. It's so cute and adorable. Yeah. I was watching her one day when she was here sitting in the chair, and she was just in the, and the next thing you know, she was not. And then she picks her head back up and goes right back to. I was like, that is the cutest thing ever. And like you sleep loudly. Kate never makes a sound. Like unless you're paying attention, you don't even know she was sleeping.
All right, you guys. It's been fun. If you have any prayer requests, please just leave them in the chat. We're going to leave the chat open for a few minutes after the stream is over with, so that we don't miss those.
I've been known to fall asleep at parties. I love it.
All right, so we may be live again at some point over the weekend, maybe Monday. I don't know.
Oh, we love Kate. I love watching Kate's little quirks and stuff like that. But that's how she stays up and at him all the time though. Like that woman will run circles around me in this kitchen, and she has. She keeps it's like the Energizer Bunny, but when she stops, that's it.
Okay.
She'll take a 20-minute nap. Okay. Brett's making me leave.
No, you guys. We do miss you. I'm just exhausted. So
power naps.
We'll see you again. In a few days, I'm sure we're going to be live again.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure we'll go live.
In the meantime, God bless.
Stay safe, guys.